Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back for more Solo Crisis League. Today we're taking on Season 12, Round 3. Now, I've actually already done 2 of these games off camera, and I gotta tell you, I'm 50-50. I have 1 win and 1 loss. I'm hoping to make that, 67-33 in our favor in this particular round. For this attempt, we do have Crisis Batgirl from Crisis 2. So it's once during each of your turns, you may discard a card. If you do, choose a number of different players up to the VP value of the card discarded this way, and the chosen player then draws a card. So basically, we can discard a card to draw a card. It's really useful for our particular purposes. It is better in a multiplayer game, that's for sure. There's no denying that. But I mean, we can make it work here, right? We are using Crisis 3 as our crisis, so the world is ours and the outsider's in play, so that means we're going to get a weakness whenever we defeat a villain. But since we're using a set other than Crisis 3, or besides Forever Evil, we do get a victory point whenever we defeat a villain, which is nice, especially when you have Frankenstein floating around out there. Hopefully he comes up quickly. The outsider means we cannot destroy any starter cards until he's defeated, so we're going to be stuck with these starters, these punches and vulnerabilities for quite a while in our main deck. Well, that's just made of random cards. It's a randomized main deck. So the particular construction is, let's see, the equipment from Teen Titans, the heroes from Dark Knight's Metal, the locations from the base set, superpowers from Forever Evil, and the villains from Heroes Unite. There's a few things that I've noticed in my game so far that's really helped. In the villains from Heroes Unite, that's great to have those Manhunters. I've gotten some really high-power turns because of those. Nothing super great in the Forever Evil superpowers. I can't remember anything that sticks out. A few destruction cards, like transmutation, stuff like that. Nothing crazy. The locations from the base set, that's drawing a card the first time you play a card of each type. That's really nice. The heroes in Dark Knight's Metal, there's a few steel-themed cards. There's the the Superman card, but nothing amazing beyond that. And then equipment from Teen Titans, that's honestly the biggest disappointment of this entire deck construction, I'd say, at least in my experience so far. We'll see if this one's any different, but you have things like, Birdarang, and, yeah, there's just some, I guess, you know what, no, I'll take it back. There's that one Raven equipment card. I think it's like, it's something about her cloak, but whatever it is, the Cloak of Sorrows, or whatever it's called, it will allow you to get +1 for all the different superpowers you play during your turn. That's really helpful. So there is that one to look forward to. But there's a lot of disappointing ones as well. We still have the Crisis 3 cards, though, so we should be all right. We're going to fill up this main deck. We've got Black Lantern Corps, Demon Etrigan. That's 2 villains already. Jervis Tesh is 3 villains. 4 villains of Deadshot, and a 5th villain with Manhunter. That is a really awful start. That's really, really bad. That's really bad. Wow, I swear I shuffled it. Well, I mean, why would I shuffle it like this if I was trying to cheat? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to buy a kick. We're going to buy a kick in the hopes that we can get a stronger hand going forward. So that's not going to happen if we buy a villain right now. Ooh, T-Wing. Remember when I said I wasn't impressed by Teen Titans equipment? T-Wing's one of them. All right, 1, 2, and 3. You know what we're going to do there? We're going to buy another kick. And we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to keep doing that until I feel a little bit better about what we're looking at. Until there's a card out there I want to buy, because we need something like Heroes to give that this world is ours. Something to generate enough power to get rid of this 7-cost Etrigan. There's a lot going on here. Boomerang, okay. That's a card I can get behind, but it costs 7, so let's see what we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close. We're going to get 2 kicks. That's what we're going to do. I'm really going to fill up on kicks here. We got to drown out these starter cards because we can't destroy them. Detonator. Now, that's a great card, but I don't know if I can use it yet. We might as well buy it so it can kind of sit aside till we can use it, or for the weaknesses we get as we start getting rid of these villains. But 2, 3 power. We'll buy Detonator for that exact purpose. Again, we can't destroy the starters, but we're going to start getting villains as we defeat these villains. We're going to start getting weaknesses as we start destroying these villains, so we're going to want that taken care of. That is some bad luck, isn't it? All right. New card coming out. Expert Marksman, another destruction card. Again, taking care of weaknesses that we get when we defeat these villains, but nothing incredible. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get another kick. We really are going to fill up on these for a bit. Jervis Tetch, another villain. Whew. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The good news is that we're not going to have to deal these villains for the entire game. That's pretty good. Hey, thanks. Good luck at work. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get rid of Deadshot, which will get us a weakness, but also a victory point. And we'll use our 3 to get another kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out. Insanity. It's at least a defense card, but nothing great. Put Detonator down. We're going to discard it right away to get rid of that weakness we just gained. We don't need any more nothing cards. 2, 4, 6, 7. We're going to use that to get Boomerang. That's a 3-power card. I mean, obviously we need that right now. This is just really bad luck. Transmutation. We'll put Detonator down. We'll go with 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to use that to get rid of 2 villains, which will get us 2 weaknesses and 2 victory points. We're going to discard Detonator to destroy one of those weaknesses. All right, Nanda Prabhat. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Get Nanda Prabhat and Insanity. We can use Insanity for a defense, but we can also use it with Batgirl's ability to just discard and draw another card. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to get Super Intellect, and we're going to get rid of Jervis Tetch. Victory point and a weakness gained at the same time. All right, so we've stockpiled a few weaknesses here. We've got some destruction with that Lex Luthor card we just bought. We also have Detonator, so we have options. Probably should have bought Transmutation, but I haven't yet. All right, we're going to discard Insanity for Batgirl's ability to draw a card. We'll put Nanda Prabhat down. Yeah, we'll spend a victory point to look at the top card here. We may destroy it. It's a kick. We won't destroy it. 2, 4, 5. We're going to buy Transmutation. You know what? No. We're going to buy Magic Bracers and Expert Marksman, because if there's nothing to destroy, we can use it with Batgirl's ability. Still don't have any heroes, I don't think. Hey, there's one, but we're not going to be using it for this purpose. Okay, Detonator's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll buy Transmutation. We'll do it. Card out. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, Frankenstein. Keep going. Oh, wait. Before we end our turn, we will use Detonator to destroy that weakness we have. New card comes out. Use Super Intellect to destroy this weakness. It's 1, 2 power. We'll use the buy Detective Chimp. That's pretty good. That was a good turn. No wasted power. Only generated 2 power, but there was a card of 2 power out there I wanted. And we destroyed the weakness. So back to square one here. We've got Frankenstein in the deck now. So I really do want to buy some cards. Like I want Etrigan the Demon in my deck. I want to buy that Manhunter we destroyed. Good options. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Goodbye, the Demon Etrigan. Get Detonator down, and we will just discard it right away to destroy that weakness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the top 3 cards here. Yeah, we'll just leave Expert Marksman with our 4. No, we'll get rid of that as well. Just discard all 3. With our 4, we will go ahead and buy 1 more kick. I think we'll be good on kicks for now, but it really depends on how this all shapes up. How many heroes are we going to see soon? We have Cyborg 1,000,000 and Madame Xanadu. Those are good options. 4 power here. We're going to get a card from the destroyed pile. We're going to go with the Demon Etrigan because he allows us to put heroes on top of our deck when we need heroes to give to This World Is Ours. So good options all around there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. We're going to get both of these heroes. So we now have 2 of 4 heroes that we need. Oh, Detective Chimp is 1 also. We have 3 of 4 heroes. I mean, we have a 4th if you consider Frankenstein. I will not be destroying Frankenstein, though, so we need 1 more hero still. 2, 3, 4. Nothing great. We'll get rid of this Ocean Master, get a victory point and a weakness. Go on to next turn. So I'm really happy we have Frankenstein. I don't have enough to do with him yet. I mean, we're going to start gaining a lot of villains. So we get like the villain required. I think it's like villains victorious or something like that. That crisis will be in a good place. I do want to start getting those Manhunters nice and early too, and some attack cards in case we get hunted by the Crime Syndicate. So we'll stock up on a few things there. We're gonna drop Transmutation for Batgirl's ability to draw a card. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think we put a card out yet. Ooh, level 7, sure. The ability to draw a card, I'll take it. Cat-like reflexes. Okay, we're going to drop Insanity for Batgirl's ability. 1, 2, 3 power. We'll buy cat-like reflexes. I have uses for it. It's a unique superpower, which you need for a crisis. It's a cost 3 card, which you need for Trinity War. I mean, there's reasons to have it. All right, 4 power here. And we're going to get something from the destroyed pile. I do want Manhunter, but it's kind of useless right now. We'll just get it anyway so that we have it for when the time comes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now that's looking good. We'll get rid of Black Lantern Core, getting a victory point. A weakness, leaving us with 8 power. We'll get tarot cards, leaving us with 2 power. Put Detonator down, and we're actually going to use it right away to destroy a weakness. Then we'll use the Demon Etrigan to put Frankenstein on top of our deck. That's 4, 5, 6. I don't think there's anything I want to destroy. So if that's the case, let's actually discard Expert Marksman to draw a card via Batgirl. 10 power, we'll buy this, get a card from the destroyed pile. We'll get Black Lantern Core for 2. Idea being is that I'm just getting cards that we can give the crises. Really filling out the deck, making it nice and dense. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's look up here. Is it a hero? If it's not a hero, I'm throwing it to the bottom. Because we need heroes. 8. We'll look at the next 3 cards. We're going to discard all of them except the kick. With our 8 power, we'll buy Sniper Rifle, and I'll buy 1 more kick. And then we should really be done with kicks for a while. Should be just fine. Alright, new card. Please be a hero. Man. Alright, we're going to discard Insanity for Batgirl's ability to draw a card. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Goodbye, LaFleas. Goodbye. We have 4 power left over, but I'm not going to spend it on anything. Detonator down, but we are going to leave it there. And then use Expert Marksman to destroy the weakness in our discard pile. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. We can put a card on top of our deck. Nothing there. Yeah, we'll buy Cybernetic Enhancements. Come on, where are these heroes? I'm not getting rid of Frankenstein for this. It's just not going to happen. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll buy a T-Wing. We might need it later, but I'm not buying both just yet. Another villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll buy both of these. Gets us another victory point, another weakness. We'll discard Detonator right away, though, to destroy it. Let's see, new one here. We got Kendra Saunders. That is a hero I'm willing to part with. So, yeah, we can start giving up heroes as they come through. Transmutation destroys this weakness here. Then it's 2. Oh, we get a victory point for that, by the way. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Kendra Saunders is gained. And then we just need to start giving up heroes as they come up. Black Orchid, another one. Okay. Not gonna be doing it with Frankenstein. So 4 power, we can get something from the destroyed pile. We're gonna get LaFleas for 3 VP. We're at 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can destroy a card, but I don't know that there's one I want to destroy. I mean, there's plenty I want to, but not one I can. No, there's not. So we'll go ahead and get Black Orchid. Move on. Here's that. Here's Detective Chimp. We're going to drop Manhunter to draw another card via Batgirl's ability. 2. We're going to give up Madame Xanadu. I could easily use her right now to kind of look ahead. You know what? We will, because it's going to get shuffled in anyway. So 4 power. Look here. We're going to leave him there. We're going to let him come out because we're going to let Brother Blood come out because we have Frankenstein, and we can purchase him from the destroyed pile. If we put him to the bottom, we'll never see him. We'll never see him. New card comes out. 1, get that victory point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goodbye here. Victory point again. Gain a weakness as well. Here's Black Orchid. We're going to use Madame Xanadu again. What do we want to do? We should just give her up. We should give her up. Just move on. 2 power is all we got. Can't do anything with that. New card comes out. Granny Goodness. 4 power here. We're going to go ahead and get Brother Blood for 2 VP. That's what we wanted to do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Goodbye, Granny Goodness, leaving us with 5 power. And that will get Chlorokinesis, because it's an attack card. We're going to need that later. Card comes out. Here's Kendra Saunders, and that is the end of This World Is Ours. Man, I wasn't sure we were going to get through that one ever. But that is our first crisis down. Now the outsider can go. We can work our way forward. So we're going to drop Insanity here for back roll to draw a card. It didn't help, but no different either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely get the Watchtower. Even though we only have one hero at this point, it'll be good. It'll be good. Detonator down. We're just going to drop it right away. Yeah, we will. To get rid of a weakness. 2, 5, 6, 7. Plus 3 power to get to 10. That's the end of the outsider. That is our first villain down. I probably could have kept going, but I didn't want to risk anything. The card protector sleeves or drink coasters. My cards are sleeved. I hadn't really thought about any of those items, but if that's something people are interested in, yeah, comments like that definitely help make it happen. So, yeah, I can look into some of those things. Sleeves, I don't know if I can make that happen. I'm really happy with the sleeves I have. I would hate to make some that I wasn't as happy with. These are drink coasters. I mean, I could look into those things, yeah. Definitely recommend the sticker. I have that on a deck box, which I really like. It's over on the other side of the room right now, but the sticker allows me to make anything branded that way, which is cool. All right, so going to go ahead and take care of what? We got new crisis, new villain. I don't have a defense card, so we're going to have to see what happens here. Powerless. You know what? Transmutation can go, so we'll be all right. So all numbers on text boxes of cards become 1. Contribute 4 cards of cost 1 or greater that do not have the word power in their text box. So that's how we have to deal with that. And Blight. Each player destroys the top card of their deck. If its cost is 5 or greater, repeat the process. If its cost 0, discard a random card instead. We destroyed a kick. Not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing at all. Before we go any further, we'll have to put a card out for the turn. We're going to give up Transmutation for Powerless. All of these become 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is all we got. We're going to spend a victory point on Nanda Prabhat. And actually, we're going to get that back because we forgot to gain 1 for beating the outsider. Look at this card. We will not destroy that. All right, 4 power, though. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get Power Drain. New card comes out. Cards that don't mention power are always kind of hard to come by. But here's Expert Marksman. That's 1. We're going to use Super Intellect to destroy a card. There's a vulnerability. Get that out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to buy anything because nothing out there has nothing out there is something that I could give to Powerless. So I'd rather just, not fill the deck of something else I can't give to this. We're just going to try and not buy any cards, just destroy cards and buy things that could be given to Powerless instead. Unless something really good is out there. Obviously, if we have enough power to use Superman, we're going to go for Superman. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ugly deck here. Ugly hand, I mean. That does not mention power. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4. Nothing we're going to buy. Just move on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get something from the destroyed pile. Is there anything in here that doesn't mention power? Yes, there's Granny Goodness. We'll get Granny Goodness for 1 VP. So we at least gained a card that we can use for this. We only got 5, not the 6 I want for Silent Armor. I will buy Steel, though, because it allows me to draw a card, which is really helpful when we're trying to dig for things like that we would need to get rid of Powerless. I don't want to get rid of Detonator, but I feel like I have to. So there's Detonator. Super Intellect going to destroy another card. Another vulnerability gone. 1, 2, 3 power. I'm not going to go anywhere else with that. Just keep going. Hey, there's Insanity. That's 4 cards destroyed. That's the end of Powerless. I'm really happy with that. Really happy with it. I wasn't sure if we actually had everything we need for that. I can gain a card that costs 5. I can gain up to 5 costs worth of cards in the lineup and put them into my hand. Or I can get 3 power. Yeah, I do want Aquaman. Might as well buy Invulnerable just for the defense. Let's do this. Let's do Aquaman 1. We're gonna say superpower. It's not. Oh well. Still just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By Savagery. I do like that card, and Giant Growth also has a pretty good use in this game. Alright, we're going to drop Manhunter because I've only got 1, so he's only going to be 1 power anyway. We're doing that for Batgirl's ability to draw a card. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just shy of what we need, but we can buy Superman. Leaving us a 5 power. We'll get Magic Bracers for another defense. Definitely want those defense cards. There's a lot of cheap defense cards within this particular randomizer, this particular randomized set. And it's helped me and hindered me a few times. It's hindered me because they're not as strong. It's helped me because there's that one crisis that needs defense cards. I think All Hope is Lost is the name of it. And not having those, just like discounting them like, I don't want a 2-cost defense card, really bit me in the butt in that last game I lost. All right, we're going to get a victory point here. 2, 3 powers, all we're going to generate. That's it. Move on. Unfortunate. New card coming out. There we go. Nightmare Nurse. That is a card we need right now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nightmare Nurse is the go-to. Need that destruction. Really, really do. There's just a lot of... We've only destroyed 2 starters in here. There's still 8 more starters to go that have to go, and Nightmare Nurse can get rid of all of them slowly, but all of them. With all the other destruction cards we have floating around, I'm really hoping that they'll all be gone in like 3 or 4 more cycles of the deck. All right, Watchtower's out. 2, 4, 6, and we can draw a card for Watchtower. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to get another Cyborg 1 million and just stop there because I can't afford anything else anyway. Yeah, we're really getting some villains out there, aren't we? All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. We'll get rid of Copperhead. I know I could have pushed it, but I think I wanted to gain. Actually, hold on. We spend a VP instead of... We spend a VP, we'll get to 10, 11, 12, which allows us to get rid of both. And then we gain 2 VP, so we still will net 1, which is good. I thought I'd be losing VP, and I didn't want to do that. There it is, Cloak of Raven. That's the card I was talking about earlier. Now we have Granny Goodness, but nothing to use her on. We will drop her for Batgirl's ability to draw a card. Let's do Nanda Prabhat real quick. I should have done that ahead of time. Would have been a totally different turn. Oh well. 1, 5, 6, 7, 11. We can put a hero on top of our deck. With our 11, we'll get Cloak of Raven, and we'll get Silent Armor. I don't really need Silent Armor. It's more of a case of not wanting to get it through Permanent Eclipse, or have too many cards out during Permanent Eclipse, and have something to give to Expose if it comes up. Joker's Daughter. Alright, we're going to drop Manhunter again. We just don't have 2 of them, so it's kind of useless. So Batgirl draws a card. We're going to destroy a card of Man of Steel. That other vulnerability here yet? Nah, we'll say goodbye to a punch. Draw a card. And that triggers Watchtower to draw another card. Aquaman, we'll say superpower? No. Alright, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. That's it, 11 power. Goodbye, Joker's Daughter, leaving us at 4 power. Not bad. Flash. We're going to use their fleas to get that into our hand. We're going to use the Flash to draw a card. It also triggers Watchtower to draw another card. We're going to use Nightmare Nurse to destroy a card. We'll get rid of another punch because the last vulnerability is in my hand, unfortunately. So we're looking at 2 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. Shy of what we need. Let's spend a victory point for Nanda Parbat real quick. And we will destroy that weakness. Awesome. That worked out really well. Fort Holden nowhere. Okay. 4 power here. And we get a card from the destroyed pile. Obviously, Joker's Daughter is tempting. Detonator's also tempting. Madame Xanadu, Black Orchid, Detective Chimp there. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go the Detonator route. I want to destroy things, and that also triggers Watchtower to draw a card. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get a victory point. 12, 13. Goodbye to Blight. Get a victory point for that. 1 power left over, nothing to spend it on. Really hoping we get a defense card here. We got 1, we also got cat-like reflexes, so we have 2 things at our disposal. Psychic Static. Put the top card of the main deck in the lineup. We'll also do 1 for the turn. When a superpower enters the lineup, put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. Contribute 3 non-kick superpowers. Now that's really hard, because I have to defend now. That's okay. Johnny Quick. Players cannot draw cards during their turn. Each player discards 2 random cards. We're going to defend against that. First, we reveal cat-like reflexes. Reveal this card if you do draw a card. So we can just do that because it's not during our turn. And then Vulnerable. When you are attacked, you may reveal this card from your hand. If you do, you may discard it or destroy a vulnerability in your hand or discard pile to avoid the attack. And we will destroy that vulnerability. Boom. And then, since that's just revealed, we can still contribute both of these superpowers. We're still making progress. 4, 5, 6, 7. I know it makes a lot of sense to get a Black Mask, but 7 power on that Wonder Woman? Yes. Yes, please. Because we're not playing of any captured heroes, she's just draw 3 cards, which is incredible. Another purpose of her is if Power Ring comes up, which I think Power Ring's not included in this particular setup today, in this attempt, I mean, because we limit which heroes we use, villains we face in each attempt. But regardless, I did in the past have Wonder Woman save me from losing Frankenstein to Power Ring, which was really great. All right, new card comes out. That's a superpower, so that triggers Psychic Static. All right. Can draw cards because of Johnny Quick. I don't think I drew cards last turn. I hope I didn't. All right, 3 power here. 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, that's a lot of power. Goodbye, Black Mask, leaving us with 11 power. Porthole to Nowhere, leaving us with 7. And we'll get ourselves a Transmutation in case we have to give it the Psychic Static. Another card coming out. Oh, it's a superpower. All right. All right, here's some options. Here's Giant Growth for you, Psychic Static. So if we get rid of Manhunter, this should be over. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye to this. That's 1 power left over. These are destroyed. Psychic Static is over. 2 power. 3, I could spend a VP. Let's do it. 5 power, we'll use to get Mr. Terrific. Before we end our turn, we'll do non-for bot real quick to look at this. We will not destroy that. All right, we just need 10 power to get rid of Johnny Quick. I think we can do that pretty easily. I got 2 draw cards in my hand, though, so it's not happening this turn. 2, 4, +1 power for each equipment I've played this turn, so that's 5, 6. I guess this is another equipment, so that's 7, but I can't draw a card. Well, we can at least buy Reach Scarab. It's a good defense card, so that's good. All right, Detective Chimp. All right, okay, we're going to put Detonator down. We'll use Frankenstein real quick. He's going to get us 4 power and get something from the destroyed pile. Do you want another Manhunter? Joker's Daughter is really good. Do you want Kendra Saunders if possible? But we're going to go with Manhunter here to make the one we have actually valuable. So that's 4 power. 5, 6, get a VP. If I destroy equipment, I generate power equal to its cost. So I only need 4 power. If I get a 4 cost... Yeah, we're just going to destroy Cloak of Raven. Because that'll get us to 11. Getting rid of Johnny Quick. So thank you, Super Intellect. Anything else we want to do? Yeah, we will drop Detonator here to get rid of another punch. Clean it up a bit. That's good. I'm feeling good about the direction we're going here. No defense card again, so we have to deal with this. The Justice League is dead. Put the top card of the main deck in the lineup, and 1 for the turn as well. When a hero enters the lineup, attack! Each player discards a card. Contribute 4 heroes. Now this is rough because we already had This World Is Ours, which needed 4 heroes. That's 8 heroes needed. That's not great. Each player puts 1 card of each type from their hand or discard pile on the bottom of their deck. For each card placed this way, gain a weakness. Okay, well, we're going to put Detonator down there. We'll put Frankenstein down there. The whole point of what I'm doing here is just to get some cards back. So if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it in a way that gets me the cards I want to see again back. Right, so do I have a yellow one? Yes, I do. So we have red, orange, yellow. I don't think we have any weaknesses. Nope, so that should be it. Boom, right here on top, right in the bottom, I mean. And Ultraman's taken care of. Oh, what did it was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. That's 5 weaknesses gained. Not great. Alright, so we need to give up 4 heroes. But you know what? Wonder Woman is not one of them. Drawing 3 cards. Also triggers Watchtower to draw a 4th card. It can have Aquaman. It can have Cyborg 1,000,000. We'll use Granny Goodness to play Shadow Thief. You can put a card of cost 0 from any player's discard pile into your hand. I don't think there's any more punches over here, unfortunately. I was trying to save Detective Chimp because we can't buy it if I use Granny Goodness on it. So we're still at 0 power. No, 2 power because of Shadow Thief, sorry. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll buy Detective Chimp, leaving us with 11. Leaving us with 9. I'm sorry, leaving us with 7. And leaving us with 3. Alright, we'll give up a copy of the Flash. I'm not going to get rid of Nightmare Nurse, though. She triggers Watchtower to draw a card. Let's drop this kick to draw a card with Batgirl's ability. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10. We'll get rid of both of these guys, getting us 2 VP. Oh, I don't want to get rid of Superman if I don't have to. We can gain cards of up to cost 5, so goodbye to this. 4 power here. That triggers Watchtower to draw a card. 5. I think there is one over here. Oh, maybe not. Thought there was. Guess not. Just 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I really don't want T-Wing. I just don't. Just need one more hero. It's not going to be Frankenstein. It's going to be another Cyborg 1,000,000, unfortunately. But that is the end of Justice League is Dead. I do want a few of those cards back. Detonator hits the table. Frankenstein's going to get a card from the destroyed pile. It's a few I want, obviously. We're going to go with the Flash because we need some defense cards because we keep getting hit with these attacks. That's 4. That triggers the Watchtower to draw a card. We're going to discard Detonator to destroy a weakness. We're going to play Super Intellect to destroy another weakness. 5, I know there's one in there, so that's 6, 7. 8 power. We'll get Iced Over. Don't have a huge use for it, but we'll have it. It's still 3 power. And it gains us 1 VP, so fields Frankenstein and gets us 3 power, so can't really go wrong with it. It's also fine to give up for a Crisis if need be. This deck is too big. I really do want to destroy things pretty heavily. Nightmare Nurse came at the worst time. We're going to spend a VP for Nanda Parbat. Looking here, we will not destroy that. We might need it later. 2, it hits Watchtower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That's not enough. Moving on. Nothing. Didn't do anything for us. Detonator's down. We're going to save that for some weaknesses coming up. We use Transmutation to destroy... we'll destroy T-Wing to gain a T-Wing and get a VP in the process. 2, 6, draw a card. 7, 8, and that gets us to 9. We'll go ahead and get Fortress of Solitude. There's plenty of good use for that. New card coming out. Another Super Intellect. All right, 4 power here. Spend 2 VP on getting Joker's Daughter. Get some good card draw. Do we have anything we want? Oh, and that also triggers the Watchtower to draw a card. I'm just looking over here real quick. Yeah, I mean, there's a punch, but I want to save. You know, we'll use Super Intellect to destroy that punch. I don't want to use Detonator just yet, is what I'm trying to say. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think there's a Manhunter over here yet. No. 8, 9. We'll get another Super Intellect. Just some destruction. Another Manhunter. Cool. 2 power. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may destroy it. I will not. It does trigger Detonator to draw a card. We'll spend a VP on Non-Bot to do the same thing. Look here. I'm not going to destroy that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 power. We will say goodbye to Ultraman with that. And go on to next turn. Pretty sure we left ourselves a defense card. No, we didn't. We drew it. We drew the defense card. Oh, man. Lost in Time. Each player removes all cards with cost 1 or greater in their discard pile. These cards will return after we beat this crisis, but those are all gone for a while now. It needs 3 cards of cost exactly 1 or 2. So we'll get that Word of Power, and we'll use this opportunity to destroy as many punches as possible. Sea King. Each player reveals and discards cards from the top of their deck until they've discarded a starter. If your deck runs out this way, gain 3 weaknesses. Oh, what a terrible time to actually need starters. There's one. No weaknesses gained, at least. New card comes out. Alright, well, they can have Detective Chimp because it costs 1 or 2. We'll discard a Detonator to destroy one of those weaknesses we have over here. Wonder Woman draws 3 cards. And Watchtower triggers to draw a 4th card. We can put cards we buy on top of our deck, and that's 2. We'll put Magic Bracers there. Draw a card, draw Magic Bracers, give it to Lost in Time. Only need 1 more. And you can put cards you buy or gain. So I can still do it with Word of Power by buying this punch. Not that punch. We'll play this weakness, which does nothing, but then Superman discards it. We have 4 power. Goodbye to this. Put it on top of our deck. Goodbye to this. Getting a VP. We have 0 power. 2, 4 power. Nothing we're going to go any further with. You know what? We're going to spend 2 VP to draw a card, because I think that's what level 7 does, right? Yep, we'll draw a card. We draw this 1 cost, give it to Lost in Time, and that's over. I very well could have just not bothered with that. I could have just kept going and destroyed more starters as we went, but I saw an opportunity to end it and make up for some lost time. We were really behind in the beginning. I mean, we had 5 villains as our opening main deck. Our opening lineup. So we are playing a bit of catch up here, and I just wanted to move on to the next one rather than try and deal with that. We still have Sea King to deal with, so it's not like it's over. We're going to drop Manhunter for Batgirl's ability to draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Is shy of what we need there, unfortunately. We'll just go ahead and get Titan's Tower and move on. Fortress of Solitude, it's a table. So now we have the Watchtower and Fortress of Solitude. Okay, draw a card. That triggers the Watchtower to draw another card. Then draw 2 more cards. Then draw 3 more cards. And then 2 power here and draw another card. Plus 4 gets us a 6. We can put a hero on top, but there's none there. We can use Night Mariners to get 7/8, destroy a 0-cost card. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus 4 is 17, 18, 19. We can destroy another card. Yeah, we'll destroy a kick just to get it out of the way. We'll get Transmutation, and we'll say goodbye to Sea King, leaving us with 3 power. Okay, feeling good. Got another weakness, but we got a defense here in Porthole to Nowhere, and we forgot to get a VP for defeating that villain. New Crisis. Murder Machine. Put the top card of the main deck in the lineup. 1 for the turn as well. When an equipment enters the lineup, each player destroys the top card of their deck. Contribute 4 equipment. Deathstorm. At the start of your turn, destroy the lowest cost card in your hand. Each player discards, at the first appearance attack, each player discards all cards with the lowest cost in their hand. We will defend against that. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card. You may pay 1 VP. If you do, draw 2 additional cards. Yeah. Start of our turn, destroy a card with the lowest cost in our hand. That's fortunately a weakness, and that's by design. Steel draws a card. That triggers Watchtower to draw another card. We're going to give up Silent Armor for 1 of our 4 equipment. Chlorokinesis, 2 power, triggers Fortress of Solitude to draw a card. We're going to spend a VP on Nanda Prabhat. We will not destroy that. We certainly will not destroy that. We will spend... I don't want to spend 2 VP to draw a card because then I can't really use it. Instead, you know what? Yes, we do. We'll spend 2 VP to draw a card because then we'll get this. And again, we're at 2 power. 2 power. Go back a second. 6 power. Get rid of Mr. Zaz, leaving us with 3 power. This brings us down to 0 power. Gain a VP for getting rid of that villain. Spend that VP when we play Frankenstein. And we'll go ahead and get this Manhunter from the destroyed pile. That's a good turn, I think. So that's 4. I am going to drop Reach Scarab in the hopes of moving through Murder Machine quickly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, we've got the power we need, but need those equipment. New card coming out. We have 2 more equipment here of Magic Bracers. But before we do that, let's actually do Granny Goodness to draw a card. And that triggers Watchtower to draw another card. Then Super Intellect is going to destroy a card. Wait, hold on. We're supposed to destroy the card of the lowest cost in hand. That's this punch. That's the good news. Then Super Intellect destroys a card. Let's save that. Let's not use that just yet. Where are we power-wise? 0. 2 power triggers Force of Solitude to draw a card. There we go. T-Wings, what I really want to get rid of. And we'll get rid of 1 Magic Bracer. So that's 4 equipment destroyed, ending Murder Machine. And we are only at 2 power. 3, 4, 5. 6. I just need to destroy an equipment of costs 4 or more to get rid of Deathstorm. So Porthole to Nowhere is an option. I'd rather not if I don't have to. Yeah, we'll do it, but temporarily. Temporarily. Goodbye, Deathstorm. Flash goes back. I don't like that we had to destroy a defense card. I do like that we can get it back. But, oh, next turn at Sniper Rifle, which would have been fine for this. Oh well. New Crisis. Abandon All Hope, which is a defense needed and requires defenses. Each player puts all defense cards from his hand and discard pile into the lineup. Well, you know what? We would have lost Porthole to Nowhere regardless, because it was going to go into the lineup. Oh man, what do we got here? Oh, there's one. Oh, we're going to have to buy all these back. I think that's all of them, but I just want to make another pass at it. Yeah, we're good there. So they all cost 4 more to buy, and I need to give 3 of them to abandon all hope. I have none in my hand. I only have like a few cards over here, so there's probably not... Oh, Atomica! What a terrible time. Players cannot play cards that cost 5 or greater. Each player discards all cards of cost 5 or greater. All right. What are we going to get power-wise? We were at 1, and I think there's Manhunters over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. 6. We can spend a VP. Oh, I don't have a VP, so we're just at 6. But that does trigger Fortress of Solitude to draw a card. Yes, we will destroy tarot cards to get to 12 power, which allows us to get what? Get this for 8, leaving us with... Do I want to destroy that for 12? If I do that, this guy costs 6, so that's still not enough. I would need something of much higher power, so... maybe we don't do that. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 6. We go to 7, 8, and just buy the flash and move there. And that's that. So there's at least 1 in here. It is. It definitely is. Atomica is not one I look forward to. You spend all this time destroying low-cost cards and buying the ones that you really want to use and trying to focus on using them as much as possible. And then Atomica hits you. And your attack doesn't even matter because you can't even use those cards anyway. There we go. That's another defense card. So all the defenses came out at the right time. Detonator can go down. I can't play any of these, but I can play Cybernetic Enhancement. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the cards that we buy go on top of our deck. So that's good. With that 7, we'll go ahead and get Invulnerable, put it right on top of our deck. That worked out. All right, all of these are good. In fact, 2 of them are defense cards, so bam. That's 2 of 3. Only need 1 more. All right. 2 power here triggers Fortress of Solitude to draw a card. Can't do anything with that. 3, 4. If we destroy this Flight Wings, we'll get to 8 power that we can use to buy another copy of the Flash. Hoping this works out. Just need 1 more defense card. Can't play this. So that's 2, triggering Fortress of Solitude to draw a card. Can't play that. 4, 5, 6. That I can use to buy Magic Bracers, though. That's good. So now we just want to move through the deck as quickly as possible. So we're going to try and use Batgirl's ability every turn. So no defense card here. We're going to drop Boomerang to use Batgirl's ability to draw a card. 2, 3, and that's all we got. We'll buy Plastic Man. I can see plenty of uses for that card. Two triggers Fortress of Solitude. We'll drop this for Batgirl to draw a card. Draw another card. 3, 4, 5 power total. We'll use that to say goodbye to Parasite. Get ourselves a VP. We're going to drop a Manhunter to draw a card for Batgirl's ability. Draw another card of Steel, and that triggers Watchtower to draw another card. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3 of this Manhunter here. I don't think there's another one over here, but just checking. Nope. Well, then it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, that's great. I can't use any of those cards against Atomica, so I'm not going to buy them just yet. We're going to wait until after Atomica is defeated. We're gonna leave Detonator there in case we get another Cybernetic Enhancement. 4 cards there, so we get the shuffle. And we know for a fact that there's 3 defense cards in this deck over here that we're now adding. Honestly, it's just the first one. The first one that comes up goes to Abandon All Hope. End of discussion. First one. Alright, new card comes out. We're going to drop Frankenstein for Batgirl's ability. Can't use that. I have 1 card I can play for 2 power. That triggers Fortress of Solitude to draw a card. We'll get to 5, 6. We'll use that to say goodbye to Killer Croc. Alright, that was a better turn than it was starting out to be. Definitely got a little better there. New card here. Ultra Strength I do want. We're going to drop LaFleas for Batgirl's ability. Now, the reason I keep choosing the cards I do is because I can't play them anyway, but I can still use Batgirl's ability with them, so definitely try and do that. 2 power, Fortress draws a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't do more than that. We will buy Arkham Asylum because we're definitely going to finish. We're going to finish soon. We're going to finish this crisis soon, and then hopefully, Atomica's not far behind it. I have a choice. I've got the Flash here. I could end Abandon All Hope. The problem is if I get rid of the Flash, that's actually a really very useful defense card. I know Magic Bracer's in there, which is a less useful one, at least in my opinion. But I think we got to end this. So yeah, we'll just do it. Get rid of the Flash, dropping Abandon All. Actually, before we do that, let's drop Boomerang for Batgirl's ability. Yeah, it didn't go my way. We'll play the Kick here, triggering Fortress to draw a card. That's good. Alright, we're going to take a chance and keep the Flash, because the Flash can draw 2 cards right now because of Watchtower. So boom, drawing 2 cards. I did not get a different defense, so I am prolonging this a little bit more than I wanted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The rest of this, Savagery, 8. Yeah, we'll get Bizarro Power. There's enough going on that we could destroy those gained weaknesses very easily. New card comes out. Another Detonator. That's good. Even better, though, is Magic Bracers, because that is going to end Abandon All Hope. Draw a card. Watchtower draws a second card. We'll put Teen Titans down. Titans Tower, I mean. Oh, it can't. That's 5 cost, sorry. Steel draws a card. Now we're talking. Manhunter here with its 1. Oh, where are they? I thought they were over here. Ah, they must be in my discard pile, or my deck. I thought they were in my discard pile. Oh well. Just the 1. Two, 3, 4, 5 because of everything I control, which is good. And that's it, unfortunately. We'll at least be able to get another Detonator because there's plenty of use for that. Do we want to use the one we have here? Yeah, we will use that one to destroy another punch. The good news is that we should get another Manhunter soon. There we go. We'll drop Wonder Woman for Batgirl's ability to draw a card. All right, 1. We know there's one over here, so that's 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, draw a card. 9, 10, goodbye to Atomica. That's another victory point. Now I can play these. 1, get another victory point. 2, 3. Goodbye to Talon, get another victory point. So that replenished things real nicely. Still have this giant deck that we're slowly working through. The good news is that we can have things for crises. Slowly starting to destroy things that way that I may not want to, though. Like Poor Hole to Nowhere, I do want to try and get that back. But Atomica was stopping me from using Frankenstein, so those cards have kind of been out of my reach since I destroyed them. No defense, but that's not really a huge surprise. Hunted by the Crime Syndicate. That's good because there are a bunch of attack cards we've been saving for this very event. So basically, I need to contribute 3 attack cards to this. Nick Necro. Each player gains the top card of the main deck. Lose VP equal to the cost of the card you gain this way. That's a great card to gain. Cybernetic Enhancement. That's 3 VP gone. Ending that attack. New card comes out. We're going to give up Power Drain for that. Draw 2 cards here. 4 power draws another card of Watchtower. 5, 6 draws another card of Fortress. 7, 8, do we want to look at this? We will not destroy that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 4 gets us to 18. 9 left over. I'm going to buy Insanity because I can defend with it, and I'm really low on defense cards right now. Don't have a lot of other uses for it, though. Here's Black Lantern Corps, another attack card. Another Power Drain. That's a 3rd attack card, so that should end. Yep, 3 attack cards gone. Hunted by the Crime Syndicate is over. The Flash draws a card, triggers the Watchtower to draw another card. Let's see, Iced Over is going to freeze Hal Jordan, get a VP for it. So we're at 3 power, triggers Fortress to draw another card. 4, 5. 6, 7. Do I have any Manhunters over here? No. We're just at 7. 8, I can spend a VP and get to 10, but there's not really a reason. I don't really... We'll get Silent... No, we'll leave Silent Armor out there. We don't need it right now. If we get Exposed, or if we get... I don't know. What's the one that needs equipment? Oh, we already got the Murder Machine one, so we should be okay. Shouldn't have to worry about any of that. New card coming out. We're going to put Arkham out here. Nightmare Nurse gets 2 power. I don't think there's any more zeros floating around. So that's 2, but Watchtower draws another card. 3, 4, 5. Fortress draws a card. Let's drop a kick for Batgirl here. Did not go my direction. Six, 7. We're going to destroy a kick, get a VP for it. Destroy another kick, and get a VP for it. Just trying to thin this deck out now. 8, 9. Not what we need, unfortunately. Detonators are on the table. Now, this one's pretty good. Manhunter here gets 1. 2, 3. 4, 5. 5 power. I like that. Also, Arkham draws a card now. 6 power will get a VP. 10 power. 11, 12, 13, 14. Goodbye, Nick Necro, leaving us with 3 power. I'm not going to be buying any of that, I don't think. You know what, let's get Word of Power. We might be able to use that with a detonator at some point. We'll get a VP for beating that villain. Go on the next turn. Did not get a defense card. New Crisis. Releasing the prisoners, put the top card of the main deck in the lineup. Also do one for the turn. When a villain enters the lineup from the main deck, put a random villain from the destroyed pile in the lineup. Contribute 4 cards of cost exactly 4. That's good. We've got some stuff that we've been saving for that. Then it's Owlman. Each player destroys the highest cost equipment in their hand and discard pile. Unfortunately, that is Boomerang here. That's gone. What's over here? Probably tarot cards. Not a huge loss from tarot cards. Yeah, that's okay. We'll be fine. Not the worst thing that could have happened. Alright, so Wonder Woman here is going to draw 3 cards and 4 cards because of Watchtower. That's what's important. These 2 steals are going to draw 2 more cards. Do we have anything here that costs exactly 4? No, but anything out there? The fleas here. You may gain up to 5 costs of the cards in the lineup and put them in your hand. We're going to gain Hal Jordan and give it right up. Then we are going to discard a kick here to draw another card. Didn't get what I wanted, unfortunately. I tried. Alright, we got these detonators here. Oh, their Fleas triggers Arkham to draw a card. And then Teen Titan Tower can also go down. So the good news is that we have these detonators. We have this full deck over here. We can get rid of something we don't want. I mean, it's a really good time to start saying goodbye to all those kicks we have. We're going to use 1 detonator to get rid of 1 kick. That should even things out just a little bit. All right, power-wise, I think we're at 0 right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 4 is 15. We get a card from the destroyed pile. Let's get something to cost 4, obviously. I'm pretty sure that defense card we want, like maybe the Flash, but more importantly, Porthole to Nowhere costs exactly 4. So if we get to keep it, we get to keep it, and that's awesome. So we're at 15. I don't really want to play this. We'll just buy Cloak of Raven, call it a day. Also got a bunch of Power of Steel. Like, we had cards that could have generated a lot more power, but I'm not going to get the 4 cards I need. 4 cost cards I need. So we have Porthole to Nowhere over here. I don't know that we have other ones. Okay, Super Intellect, that's good. Chlorokinesis, great. Another copy of the Flash. Alright, so just every one of those is expendable to semi-expendable. So we're going to move through the deck quickly with Batgirl's ability. And we are going to just get rid of the next 3, 4 cost cards to come up. Alright, I prefer not to get rid of the Flash because it's a defense card again, but you know, the other option is Porthole to Nowhere, which I do prefer, so we will give that up. We're going to drop Manhunter for Batgirl's ability. Get a detonator on the table. 2. 4 is what we got. Not going to buy anything with that. Here's a Super Intellect. We're going to drop Insanity to draw a card of Batgirl's ability. Yeah, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. It also triggers Titan's Tower to draw a card. Boom, draw 2 cards. Triggers Arkham to draw a 3rd card. 12 power total. 13, 14, 15. I mean, we just need 4 cost cards, so we'll use Granny Goodness here to get to 16, 17. Look at this. We will not destroy that. 18, 19, that's our first hero, so we draw a card. 20, 21. I mean, I can do even more. Sure, we'll use Transmutation to get rid of another kick. And that's it. Nothing out there I want to buy except for maybe Mr. Terrific. I still need one more 4-cost card. It's a villain, which means we add a villain from the destroyed pile to join it. Shuffling this up. So we get a villain out here. Oh, it's a Brother Blood. All right. Here is Chlorokinesis, which is the end of releasing the prisoners once we get rid of those villains. Let's do Manhunter here, getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. Triggers Arkham to draw a card. And then their Fleas gains up to 5 costs worth of cards. So we'll get rid of Deadshot here. We have 3 power we can also spend, but we just won't. So we still have 5 power. Boom. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Goodbye to Brother Blood. Let's see. 13 minus 6 leaves us with 7 power. That's the end of releasing the prisoners. Eight, 9, 10, 11 triggers Watchtower to draw a card. 15, 16, 17. Goodbye, Owlman, leaving us with 4 power. Nothing we're going to buy for that. Another victory point gained. Not bad. Still no defense in our hand here. Really, we're going to get hit with like all of these attacks. It was not a very defense-heavy game. Trinity War. At the start of your turn, put a card that matches the cost of a card in the lineup from your hand into the lineup. Contribute 4 cards of cost exactly 3. I'm sorry. Felix Faust. Each player passes the highest cost card in their hand to the discard pile of the player on their left, getting a number of weakness cards equal to the VP of this card. I guess we'll drop Constructs of Fear, getting us 2 weaknesses. That's okay. We can work with that. All right, start of our turn. Card comes out. We have to add a card to the lineup that matches the cost of a card out there. We'll just add a kick. No, it's a 3 cost. So I'd rather not. There are 4 out there. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Here's another Mr. Terrific. That should do it. We're going to give up this kick for Trinity War. We're going to drop a detonator here to destroy a weakness. In fact, let's just drop both of them. 4, we can put a hero on top of our deck. Is there a 3-cost hero like Plastic Man here? Done. And that's a villain, so we can draw a card, which is Plastic Man. Boom. 5, 6 is superpowers to draw a card. There we go. 6 and 3 is 9 and draw 2 more cards. Draw a card. It's a hero, so draw a card, and it's cost 2 or 3 to draw a card. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Draw another card. Draw 3 more cards. Oh, why'd I get rid of those steals? Those steals are cost 3. Oh, I could have got rid of a steal. Man, I didn't want to, but I could have. All right, we're going to use Transmutation to destroy a kick in my hand and gain Dr. Fate from over here to give to this crisis because I do not want it. We'll use Frankenstein to get a card from the destroyed pile. Something that costs 3 if possible. Do we not have anything in here that costs 3? Ooh, Madame Xanadu. Yeah, we'll use that. If I get the keeper, even better. That's it. Okay. I mean, I've got a ton of power, but I don't really want to buy anything out there, so we're just going to end our turn there. I really should have given one of those steals to this. It really should have happened that way, and I completely forgot. Completely forgot. No. New card out. Card that's costing 3. Okay. Well, start of our turn, we have to add a card. Is there a 5 out there? Yeah. So, you can have Nightmare Nurse. We're going to give up 2 3s, unfortunately, to end. Oh, wrong button. We're going to end Trinity War by destroying Steel and Cybernetic enhancements. Those are obviously cards I definitely want back. But I got to get back on track here. We're going to drop Transmutation for Batgirl's ability to draw a card. Sure, 4, gain a weakness. Let's see. Fortress draws a card. 5, 6, 7. We're going to buy Cybernetic enhancements back, leaving us a 4 power. Nothing we can buy for that, so we'll just move on. I get rid of Felix now. We're going to discard Word of Power for Batgirl's ability. 4 power. Get a card from the destroyed pile. There's part of me that wants a defense card. There's part of me that just really wants things like Cybernetic enhancement back. And Steel. We get Cybernetic enhancement back for 1 VP. That's 4. And that triggers Watchtower to draw a card. Let's go ahead and draw 3 more cards. Oh, I don't want Dr. Fate. We'll put Detonator down. 5. Anything over here? 6, 7. Yep. Drop this Detonator to destroy this weakness. So that's 7. And that's a villain, so we can draw another card. And it's a triggers Titan's Tower as well to draw another card. 11. Is there a hero we want to put on top? There is not. That's okay. 11. Let's see, 12, 13. Look at this. We'll not destroy that, but we will get rid of Felix Faust, leaving us 1 power. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Goodbye, Croc. 2 BP for 2 villains. We have 2 power left over. We'll use our fleas to get this Mr. Terrific back into our hand. So it's 2. Look here. Again, not going to destroy that. Not going to go any further with power here. Just move on to next turn. That was pretty good. No defense, and I think it's the last attack of the game, so not great. Penalty is death. When you buy or gain a card, reveal the top card of the main deck. Destroy all cards bought or gained from the lineup this turn with that cost. Contribute 3 cards of cost exactly 5. Superwoman. Each player discards all villain cards from their hand. If you discard 1 or fewer cards this way, we're going to discard 2. Gain 2 weaknesses. So we're just going to discard 2 villains and avoid that attack altogether. Nice. Cards that cost 5, not in this hand. Madame Xanadu, look up here. We're going to put that at the bottom. I don't need that card. So that's 2. Now triggers Watchtower to draw a card, and triggers Titan's Tower to draw a card. Detonator is down. 3, 4, 5, freeze this because I'm just not interested in it. Plus, well, that also triggers Fortress to draw a card. Here's Cloak of Raven. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll get 1, 2 cards that cost exactly 5. You know, they both cost 5. We'll get Silent Armor as well. Get us a total of 16. It's just card draw. What's this? Cost 3, so they aren't destroyed by penalty as death. That's good. Here's a Transmutation. Do we get a 5th one here? Not this turn, it looks like. Okay, we're going to drop Insanity to draw a card via Batgirl. Yeah, Manhunter. 1. 2, 3. 4, 5. That's a villain, so we draw a card. And it costs 2 or 3, so we draw a card. I'm really happy to see this deck in a little bit lighter. Nothing here, unfortunately. Steel, though, will draw a card. And that'll trigger Watchtower to draw another card. 6, 7, 8, we'll get another VP for that. Which keep the same card frozen. And that triggers Fortress to draw another card. The Fleas can get cards into our hand. We'll get Plastic Man. And we'll get Colony Suit. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, and draw 2 cards. There you go. There's Mr. Terrific. You know what? We didn't look at this. This is a cost 4, which doesn't affect those cards we gain, so that's good. 24. I mean, I can get a bunch more power, but there's nothing else out there I want to buy, and we can't draw anymore. So, next turn. 1 more 5-cost card. That's what I need. We're going to discard Word of Power for Batgirl to draw a card. Madame Xanadu looks here. We'll put Birdering at the bottom. It's a terrible card. That's 2 power, but it costs 3 and is a hero, so that's drawing 2 cards. Let's go ahead and draw another card. Granny Goodness here is going to play Kendra Saunders for 2, 3 power, so 5 power total. 9 power. Put a hero on top of our deck, but I don't think I have a 5-cost hero. Don't. So we'll put Steel on top of our deck. 10, 11, I can't buy this card this turn. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20. There's no 0-cost cards here. Man, I was really hoping to beat Penalty is Death this turn. But I just didn't get there. Oh, Granny Goodness costs 5? Oh, just take a... just take a step back. Instead of using this... Yeah, Granny Goodness is 5. So these are all destroyed. And then power-wise, we didn't buy anything this turn. We were at 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I did not play Dr. Fate on purpose. With our 17 power, it gets rid of Superwoman, leaving us with 4 power. And we can actually buy Kendra Saunders instead. That's better. That is much better. We are on to the final Crisis and Villain. It is Villains in Control. Non-villain cards cannot be bought. Villains in the destroyed pile may be bought. Contribute 3 villains. All right, well, we can get that pretty quickly, I think. And then at the beginning of each of our turns, we have to discard a card per Crisis Mzaa. He costs 1 more for each card of that type in the lineup and destroyed pile. Right, we discarded a superpower. New card comes out for the turn. Let's draw a card of Steel. That's a hero, so that draws another card, and it triggers Titan's Tower as well. We'll get Detonator down. We're going to use a Detonator real quick to destroy Dr. Fate, because it's not a card we can use for any of this. All right, we triggered that. We have a superpower still. Villain. That'll do it. Okay, well, we are going to play Manhunter for 1. Two, 3 power. That does trigger Arkham to draw a card. Ooh, we can destroy a card. We're going to destroy Nightmare Nurse. Gets a VP. And we'll get Dr. Sivana with it, get rid of him. So we're at 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20 power. And the goal here is just to get as many villains as possible to give the villains in control. We'll get Killer Croc, leaving us with 16 power. Brother Blood leaves us with 10. Deadshot leaves us with 8. Black Mask leaves us with 6. Deadshot and 2 Ocean Masters brings us down to 0. So we spent all that power we could to get all those villains. So the goal now is to move through this deck and get all those cards out as fast as possible. And only buy villains that we'd actually want at this point. Alright, this is going to help. This is going to help a lot. We'll use Wonder Woman to draw 3 cards, and then because of Watchtower, we actually draw a 4th card. That's a lot. It really is a lot. Oh, we didn't discard a random card first. Hold on. This card would be here. To discard a random card. It's a villain. Alright, so we discard a villain. Remember that. If we happen to beat villains in control this turn, remember that we discarded a villain. That'll be important. Okay. Wonder Woman draws 3 cards and a 4th card because of Watchtower. Madame Xanadu is going to look here. We'll put that at the bottom of the deck. So we're at 2 power. That triggers Titan's Tower to draw another card, though. We're going to draw 2 cards of Joker's Daughter, but that's going to trigger Arkham to draw another card. We're going to drop Insanity here to draw another card for Batgirl's ability. Let's use Nanda Prabhat. 1 power, look at the top card. We may destroy it. I will not destroy that. We're only at 2 power. I mean, I can give up 3 villains right now. The problem is, I'd rather not. I can get a ton of power this turn. Oh, Steel can draw a card. Does that help? Not really. We haven't triggered Detonator yet. Or we haven't triggered Fortress of Solitude yet. So let's drop Giant Growth. There you go. Ocean Masters contributed. We'll also give it Killer Croc. And we'll give her Brother Blood. Ending villains in control. And Now, we did discard a villain earlier, so our last crisis is over. But he costs to beat, let's see, he costs 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. He costs 30 this turn. And we are at a lowly 4 power right now. For now. 5, 6, look at the top card here. We will not destroy that. 7, 8. Transmutation is going to destroy this. Gets another victory point. Plus 4 gets us to 12. And we get a card from the destroyed pile. Really do want Brother Blood. Let's do it. I mean, it's 4 power. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, that's 12. Then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's spend 2 VP to draw a card. 23. Oh, and then steal here gets us to 24, 25, and that's it. 25, and after we got Brother Blood out of there, brought him down to 29. So we are 4 short this turn. But there's a few more turns to go, obviously. We do have a bunch of terrible villain cards in here, though, that we bought with the intent of giving to that crisis. So we have to destroy those as they come up. Manhunter comes out. We have to discard a random card. You discard a hero. So he costs 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's another even 30. That's kind of funny. All right, it costs exactly 30. We're going to drop Word of Power to trigger Batgirl drawing a card. Ugh. This is bad. This is really bad. All right, 1 power draws a card of Arkham. Also draws a card from Titan's Tower. 2, 3, 4 triggers Watchtower to draw a card. 4 and 4, that's 8. I can put a hero on top of my deck. We're going to put Wonder Woman on top of my deck. 9, 10, 11, that triggers Fortress to draw a card. And then draw 3 more cards. Oof. $12. We'll use that to destroy Deadshot here in my hand, that's for sure. We get 5 costs for the cards in the line, put them into our hand. We'll get rid of this one, leaving us a 2 power. Sure, we'll go ahead and get this one actually. 13, 14, 15, 16, yep. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We'll spend 2 VP to draw a card. $26. $27, discard this to get the 28, 29. I think that's all I need. We discard a hero, so that's 14, 15. We have 29. Oh no, we needed 30, didn't we? Oh, I think we needed 30. Let me double check my math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 3 is 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 when Nanda Prabhat was here. 27, 28. 29. We use this to buy some cards. Wait, if we don't buy a card, if we don't get rid of that, if instead we just get the 3 power, then we'll have 32, which is enough to beat Crisis Bazaar. There's no reason that Manhunter has to go away. That's not a requirement of this particular villain. So yeah, we did it. Okay, just Manhunter stays out there. That's fine. I can live with that. That's it. That's our final game. That's it. That's our third and final attempt at this round. I'm pretty happy with how it went. I won 2 out of 3. I did win. I lost 1 pretty badly to a really bad combination of, I think it was Atomica and City Destroyed at the same time. It was pretty rough. I had a hard time getting through that one. But and then I think that followed up with Permanent Eclipse, which was a really bad, just back-to-back, just punch in the face. That's all I've got here. I do want to thank some people. The most recent members of the Patreon are Gilliam, DM Tip, Gnarls Barkley, C. Scott, and Air D&D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recent people joining the Patreon. All of them are members of the Solo Champions League, where we play Marvel Champions. Thank you for joining. Thank you for checking it out, and good luck in your break here, because we are actually between seasons there, aren't we? All right, that's that. So if you're wondering what that's all about for the Patreon, there's a link below. But you get things like mid-round results, sneak peeks at upcoming rounds, and members-only rounds between seasons. There's also physical rewards like the league mats, stickers, pins, all sorts of fun stuff like that. Those things are also available in the Etsy store. If you don't want to do a monthly contribution, you're still interested in those things, check out the Etsy store, link below, and you'll be able to check that out. That's all I've got for today. I'm really glad that this went well, and good luck in all your games. I am going away to Gen Con this weekend, so maybe see you there if you're going to that. But there will be a little bit of a delay in results and the new round posting because of that. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good night.